In this episode, we're going to talk about Production Optics Division. The optic mounted on the rear of the slide of these pistols is often referred to as the cheetah lamp because it allows old guys like me with old eyes to be able to see the target and the sights clearly in order to participate. That said, this division is actually dominated by youngsters with perfectly good eyes who are able to run these guns pretty much as fast in many courses of fire as open division shooters do. Like the production division, production optics is based on 9mm pistols. Everything scores the same at minor power factor levels. So to make minor power factor, the bullet weight in grains multiplied by the muzzle velocity in feet per second divided by 1,000 gives us the power factor. So a 125 grain bullet at 1,000 feet per second is all that's required to make a 125 power factor suitable for this division. There's no benefit in using a more powerful caliber like 40 Smith & Wesson or 45 ACP at a higher power factor. Although there's also not necessarily a disadvantage if you can get similar recoil out of the pistol because the magazine capacity in all cases is limited to 15 rounds in the magazine at any time during a course of fire. Magazines on your rig, on your body, may not hold more than 15 rounds during the course of fire or at any point in time. The only exception is the first round or the first magazine used to load the pistol may have 16, and that's a matter of convenience to give 1 in the chamber and 15 in the mag at the start signal. Like the production division, most modifications are prohibited on these, although replacement grip panels is permitted on pistols like the CZ Shadow 2 OR Optic Ready pistol, the Optic Ready version in the front with its regular sights and removable sight block. Here it has been replaced with a Trigicon electro-optical sight. This is the RMR HD. On this side we've got some Glock pistols with various optics included, and the smaller pistols can be competitive in this division because of the limited mag capacity of 15. The Glock 19 standard mag capacity is 15, although with extensions that becomes permissible. But even this Glock 48 Moss with a shield optic can be used with an aftermarket magazine that holds 15 rounds. This particular one is illegal for this division as a result of the fact that it's got an illuminator, which is an optical sight or an electronic sight, as well as the red dot reflex sight. In this division, you may only have one electronic sight fitted onto the firearm at a time. So no illuminators or lasers in conjunction with your red dot sight. Choose one and go with that. The optic itself is the heart of this division, and it really is a make or break component. In the open division, the optic is mounted to the frame, so it doesn't reciprocate with the slide. However, in the production optic division, this optic is mounted to the slide by rule, and it reciprocates and experiences all the G-forces of the slide going backwards and forwards. So durability of the optic is really important for top competitors. It doesn't help to have a optic with a great warranty that you can exchange after the match that you've just lost because your optic failed. So choose a reliable, high quality optic for this division, especially if you plan to shoot a lot. The next consideration for the optic really goes about the size of the window. The bigger the window, the easier it is to track the movement of the dot under recoil and to see it coming back after the recoil recovery process. So all the truly competitive sights have big windows from Trigicon, from SIG, from Shield. They all have big window options available to allow fast shooting under recoil and also while the shooter is moving. The dot is not only for old eyes, but it allows much easier shooting on the move. Reliable optics, big windows are an important thing to remember when you select yours for your production optic pistol. Like the production division, IPSC has a list of approved firearms that are in proper serial production that may be included in this division. And like in the production division, the barrel length is limited to 127 millimeters. Trigger pull remains consistent between the production and the production optics, where the first shot on a pistol with an external hammer must be fired double action, and striker-fired pistols like these Glocks or the Canic are required to have a 5-pound trigger pull for all shots. If you enjoy shooting things that are fairly simple, but with the advantage of an optical sight, then the production optics division is probably for you. Older guys like me, or youngsters really raring to go, can find their home in this ever more popular division. Shooting Stuff is here, giving you more time to shoot.